The transmission arrived on a Tuesday, interrupting Admiral Sarah Chen's morning coffee and what she had hoped would be a peaceful review of supply requisitions. The holographic display materialized above her desk, revealing a creature that defied easy description. Somewhere between an octopus and a praying mantis with far too many eyes and a voice that seemed to emanate from the walls themselves. Humans of Terra, the being intoned, its translation matrix rendering the alien words into perfect clinical English. I am High Arbitrator Zexthul of the Hegemony Coalition. Your species has been evaluated and found wanting. You have 7 planetary rotations to surrender your homeworld and submit to processing. Resistance is not advised. Admiral Chen set down her coffee cup with deliberate care, leaned back in her chair and did something that would echo through galactic history for millennia to come. She laughed. Not a polite chuckle or nervous giggle, but a genuine belly-deep laugh that started as a snort and built into something that made her eyes water. The alien's numerous visual organs dilated in what might have been confusion. Did you just threaten to process us? Chen managed between gasps. Oh, that's rich. Hey, Martinez, she called to her aide. Come listen to this. They want to process humanity. Lieutenant Martinez appeared at the doorway, took one look at the hologram, and immediately understood. His grin was predatory. Process us, sir, like cheese? That's exactly what I was thinking, Chen replied, wiping tears from her eyes. She turned back to the increasingly agitated alien. I'm sorry, High Arbitrator Zexthul. Did I pronounce that right? But I think there's been a fundamental misunderstanding. The creature's mandibles clicked ominously. There is no misunderstanding, primitive biped. The Hegemony Coalition has conquered 47 star systems. Your resistance would be futile and brief. 47 systems, Chen repeated thoughtfully. That's impressive, really. Martinez, how many systems have we mapped in our local cluster alone? Last count was pushing 300,000, Admiral. Right. And how many of those have we actually bothered to claim? Maybe 24. Sir, we're still arguing about the paperwork. Chen nodded sagely. See, that's where you've made your first mistake, High Arbitrator. You assume we're territorial in the way you understand territory? We're not. We're territorial in the way that, well, imagine if a virus decided to get territorial about a body. The alien's confusion was palpable. Your metaphors are unclear. Let me be clearer then, Chen said, her voice losing its jovial tone. Do you know what humans do when someone threatens our home? Before Zexthul could respond, the lights in Chen's office dimmed and the hologram flickered. On screens throughout the room, data streams began scrolling. Deployment orders, fleet movements, manufacturing directives. The machine that was human civilization had awakened. We don't just fight back, Chen continued conversationally. We innovate. We adapt. We turn our entire species into a weapon. Do you want to know what we've been doing for the past 3 centuries while you were conquering your 47 systems? The alien remained silent. We've been preparing for Tuesday. Chen smiled, and it wasn't pleasant. Not specifically this Tuesday, mind you, but any Tuesday when someone might show up and threaten our coffee and our paperwork. We're remarkably good at preparing for Tuesdays. She gestured, and the main display lit up with tactical readouts. See, the thing about humans is that we're paranoid pack hunters with a pathological need to solve problems. Give us a problem, any problem, and we'll throw our entire species at it until it's not a problem anymore. You just became our Tuesday problem. The hegemony fleet numbers in the thousands. That's adorable, Martinez interrupted. Admiral, should I tell them about the Tuesday fleet? The Tuesday fleet, Chen mused. Oh, you mean the ships we keep in storage for when someone threatens us on a Tuesday? Let's see. Current count is roughly 12 million combat-ready vessels, sir. That's just the ones we admit to having. Zexthul's eyes had begun to dilate rapidly. Impossible. No species maintains such numbers in peacetime. Who said anything about peacetime? Chen asked. High Arbitrator, humanity has never known peace. We've been at war with something our entire existence: disease, starvation, each other, the weather, physics, basic mathematics. the heat death of the universe. Adding you to the list doesn't even register as a change in our daily routine. She leaned forward. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to return to your hegemony coalition and tell them that humanity declines their generous offer of surrender. Then you're going to suggest, very strongly, that they find something else to do with their time. Perhaps conquering species that actually care about being conquered. And if they refuse? Chen's smile widened. Then you'll discover why every other species in the galaxy has a saying, never pick a fight with humans on a Tuesday. They've had all weekend to prepare. The transmission ended abruptly. Martinez looked at his admiral with admiration. Think they'll take the hint? Chen picked up her coffee cup, found it had gone cold, and sighed. Probably not. They never do. Send word to the Tuesday fleet. It looks like we're going to need them after all. Outside, klaxons began to sound as humanity prepared to do what it had always done best, turn an existential threat into a learning experience. The hegemony coalition had invited them to surrender. Humanity answered with laughter, and then with something far more terrifying than fear, preparation. The universe would never be quite the same.